Hey guys, BX Brix back with another LEGO Transformer review. Now today we have part 6 of LEGO Transformers Combiner Wars Menasor. And here we have Motormaster. Yes, let's check him out. Alright, so here we have Motormaster, and as you can see, he is more closely designed to the Hasbro release of Motormaster. He's not going to be the traditional G1 rendition where, you know, the trailer all became part of Motormaster himself. You know, because considering that I'm doing the whole Combiner Wars line, I did want to, not that I want to do repaints and retools, but I have to consider, alright, there's Battlecore Optimus and a regular Optimus, and it would be insane to sit there and try to make a new design each and every single time. You know, it's a truck. It rolls. It works. But the thing that I did want to do, considering that I was going to be doing a whole lot of repaints and retools, is that I wanted to do a little something different with the trailer. Like, you know, the Motormaster that came out with the Hasbro Combiner Wars line didn't have a trailer, so I designed it with a trailer. But, alright, so I need you guys not to laugh, because I didn't understand the measurements that were going to be in play when I did this, but my idea was to build a trailer for this guy. You know, sitting out here, huge trailer right there, and the trailer would be big enough to put the Stunticons inside of them, all 4 of them. You know, the 4 original, not including off-road, but to be able to put all 4 in the trailer. Now, when I did that, because I did it pretty much as tight as I could, this is what came out. Yeah. That big thing. And it came out cool, you know, because, you know, it looks just like the trailer for Motormaster, but it is ridiculously big in comparison to the actual truck. Look at this. There's no way that I'm going to sit there and put this huge thing and find a way to lodge it. Like, you can't even get it all in the same shot, and it would just look ridiculous, you know? So, you know, I spent like maybe 2 hours putting this thing together, measuring it, plating it up. As you can see, it's plated on all sides. You know? Let me move this guy out the way just so you can see this, because I'm going to show this off. And once I saw the size of it, I didn't even bother putting wheels on it, because it was like, why would I? Like, it didn't make sense. So, as you can see, the door, little flappy thing right there, which, you know, I added a nice little detailing to it right there. It does open. And you can kind of see the levels right there. And they do fit. They do fit the Stunticons. So you got a drag strip right here. You load this guy in there. He'll go in there. Then you got breakdown right here. He pretty much fits in there. Oh, he does fit in. So you get him in there. So you got those 2 right there. And then we get that end right there. Let me pick up this door a little bit so you can just slide in there. Like so. And then we get Wild Rider right here. You get that guy in there. As you can see, they could all pretty much fit in there. And boom, it's closed. And they literally take up maybe about this much space in there. But it's still way too big to put on this little guy right here. So, yeah, just figured I'd show you guys. Oh, this is kind of heavy now, honestly. But I didn't want to destroy it without showing it off in the Motormaster video. So back to Motormaster, right? So, you already see he has articulation in vehicle mode. Not all wheels spin, but he does roll. As rolling things should, right? So, yeah, for transformation for this guy. Well, I mean, I guess we're going to put him in a combiner core mode first, but pretty much how that works It utilizes the same front wheel function that I used on my Law & Order video. And actually Bumblebee too, because that also borrowed that same technique. But we're going to fold it out like so. Do that on both sides. And keep in mind, I haven't transformed this thing since sometime in maybe December or November. So it might be a little rusty. Actually, let me zoom out, because that would make a lot of sense. So then you take the front bumper right here, bring it down. And that allows you to pick up the upper body. And then we will be able to rotate it, spin it around like that. And then to put it in combine mode, let's see, we're gonna separate the legs, which will be down here at the feet. We have to separate them. Right there. And we want to kind of flip this up to where these connector ports right there are pointed down. So let's see how we do that there. It's probably better to take a look at it from here, at this angle. And let's see, we have to, oh, yeah, that's what we gotta do. Alright, so let's move this little bumper part up. And we're gonna take this whole section right here and rotate it up like that. Excuse me, guys. So that, we need to rotate it up that way. So that we could take this piece right here. It's basically like a 1x4 shaft, and we got the two wheels on there. We're gonna slide that up just like that. So that way, this part will clear and fold in like so. And with this, you could pretty much leave it up there, leave it down there, that's fine. So we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to rotate this up like so. I don't know if you guys can see this. There we go. Let's get some light in here. And then slide the shaft with the two wheels on it all the way up. So then we could take the bottom part of the leg and fold up. So this is what you're kind of getting a little bit. So with this, so you can rotate that out so you have the wheel sitting up there, like so. And then you can kind of move, that's kind of like a reverse skirt a little bit. And then you have it like that. So now next we're going to get the shoulder parts out. Which what we're going to do that is swing these arms out. Let's get this little skirt thing down first. And then rotate this out. Like so. Right there. And then we're going to fold this whole piece forward. Like this. And that's how that sits. And what we're going to do is take the... Let's get these out the way a little bit. Get these out the way on both sides. You got to take the forearm and rotate it out. Oh, one came off. And that's fine because why? It's Lego and it's supposed to disconnect. So you want to rotate this elbow, this mixel down pretty much, where it's pointed straight down, and then rotate the forearm up so that it sits flush, or almost flush, against what would have been like the back of the arm, like so. And then we do that on both sides. So you want to take the forearm, kind of wiggle that out, like so. Rotate again at the shoulder, very tight joints. Haven't used them since Predaking. And then you rotate this guy down. Where it's pointed straight down. And then that allows you to then fold the arm up. Similar to the actual toy. So this would be pretty much the combiner core. Let me see if I could clean her up for you a little bit. Find a place to grab it to where you could kind of see the whole thing. Nice. And of course I left the head over there, so let's go get that real quick. And this is the Menasor head. Yes, looks super awesome. Now, I'm going to show how things are working out in the back. I have, see if I can get the focus real quick. Focus. Focus, there you go. Alright, so you can kind of see the 1x2 bar that I have right there with the head that folds up. So what you do with this is you're going to clip this on right there, like so. Real easy. And that's pretty much how we would have the combiner core for Menasor. Super dupe. Alright, so let's, as much as you want to see me connect the arms and stuff, as much as I want to connect them, that's going to be a separate video. This is all about Motormaster, people. Come on. Alright, so, so difficult to get this off. There you go. Alright, so let's get this guy in his robot mode. So what we're going to do is flip these, the bottom half of the legs, to the other side, like so. And then we can take the feet and drop them like that. Do the same on the other side, flip them 180, get the feet going, and boom. You got them, got the bottom half mostly done. You just gotta rearrange these wheels back here for them to make sense. So I'm gonna drop these all the way down, as far as they'll go. Remove that little grill piece, and that'll go down as far as it could go. And what I like to do for these pieces right here is I want to rotate them back and then kind of like hide the wheel back here, like so. So we're going to rotate this whole piece back, nice and flush, and then rotate this wheel back. So from the front, the legs will look pretty much like that. So what we do to clean this up a little bit, we are going to, let's see, well, let's flip these wheels out a little bit so we can get them out the way just for now. I want to take this bumper part right here and fold the ends upward, similar to how I had on my ratchet. Let's flip the head up, and we're going to shimmy it up the little robot arm until it's like kind of flush with the chest, which doesn't leave a whole lot of room, but just enough for the T-brick to kind of hold on to it. And then we could get the bumper nice and flush to the back right there. Next, we're going to take these, the front of the truck right here, and we're going to fold it in like so. Oh, it's not focused. Focus. There you go. And do that on both sides. But this is being blocked by the bumper. So we want to, whoa, easy guy, easy. Hold that and then fold that in. There you go. So it kind of slims his profile a little bit. Very nice, very nice. And then we want to Get these arms readjusted. Let's get these wheels back to the back. Kind of clean it up. So you're going to pretty much just take the arm right there, flip it out this way, so then we could adjust this out the way it's supposed to be, and then keep rotating at the elbow, like so. So let's get the other arm in that positioning before we continue. Got to kind of rotate while holding the elbow piece in. Spin that around. Move it at the shoulder. Keep spinning around on the elbow. And boom. Just make sure. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. So then what we do for the elbow, for the forearm, is spin around the bottom piece, the bottom part of the forearm, and then we want to rotate at the wrist. You guys can kind of see which way this is going. I have to bend that down a little bit and get that nice and flush. So the bottom of the forearm now becomes the top of the forearm, so that you don't have these like huge gaping holes right there. And it also allows him to flip out his hand, which was inside of his forearm. So this way, if you guys can see this, that way it keeps the nice flat side without seeing all the, the empty stud parts right there. It keeps the flat on top. Looks nice and smooth. Very nice, very nice. So we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to flip out the bottom of the forearm, and then rotate at the wrist. And there you go. And somehow his foot came off. Don't know how. But that's because it's Lego, and that's what Lego's supposed to do. Alright, so there you have Motormaster. Very nice, very nice. I think it looks pretty cool, almost Nemesis Prime-ish, of course. You would just pretty much change all the purple pieces for red, but that will be saved for a future combiner. I think I'm naming him Nemesis Maximus or something like that. But yeah, he's just really just changing the purple to red. But I think it came out pretty cool. Now this is the first I guess convoy, like an Optimus or Ultra Magnus, that I actually built some sort of matrix compartment. So this does open up. Unfortunately, one of these plates have to be removed. Oh, maybe not. Oh, so I gotta open up this side first. Very good. So I was opening up this side and the plate had to come out just to do that. So he actually has a matrix for the first time. Yes. I thought that would be pretty cool. I'm not even completely sure if Motormaster is supposed to have a matrix, but I gave him one anyway. So yeah, you'll see that reused in Nemesis also. And it also provides a combiner port for Blackjack right here. So this little guy right here, he's gonna have his own video, and I haven't made any Legends class combiners since Power Glide, and he was the weapon, but figured for this, this took a lot of crazy engineering. To get a car this small, transform and be fully articulated and actually roll. It took a lot of work, but using this little bit right here, and you guys can see that, this kind of pretty much connects right there onto its matrix, and then you put the car, boom, right there, like so. So that's going to be pretty dope. But, yep, got a matrix now. So, of course, for size comparison, we're going to bring in my version 2 Optimus Prime. He's still hanging around from Brick Fair from last year. And, yeah, I mean, to me, the version 2 is a lot more simplistic, a little more chunkier. This is ultimately, when I do the the Optimus Prime combiner. What was that? Ultra Maximus or something like that, or Ultra Prime. That's going to be officially my version 3 Optimus. So you can kind of, imagine this guy with those colors and you get the new Optimus. I actually have him mostly done. Let me go grab that anyway. Just to give you guys a sneak peek. Move these guys over just a little bit. Right there. And here's what that Optimus is going to essentially look like a little bit. Which just reminds me, I was supposed to put windshield wipers on this guy right here. But, it's pretty dark. You probably wouldn't be able to see them anyway. But, the only thing with Optimus right now is that, I took the wheels off of him so I can complete the whole, Stunticon team, because I didn't have, so many of those wheels that I could just already leave them on there. But I essentially built this guy first, and once I figured out that the design worked, and then I just recolored him and repainted, rebuilt him as Motormaster. But you guys can kind of see what that looks like right here. And I think it looks pretty cool as Optimus. Straighten that up a little bit. But yeah, this is him without the wheels. I pretty much just took them off of him and put them on Motormaster right there. But to see that comparison between version 3 and version 2 Optimus, to me it's a lot more detailed. It makes his legs just a wee bit longer, and it looks a little more proportionate. You don't have just the blockiness right there, just like the cut right there. At least it kind of slims in a little bit and gives it more definition, basically. So thought that came out pretty cool. Yeah, who's excited for Menasor, right? You guys can't wait. I mean, I can't even wait. And I've already seen the thing. I already put pictures up on Instagram and I believe also Facebook. If you really want to see him, go check Brix out on Instagram and Facebook, man. I already got pictures up there of Menasor. So let's do a close-up so we can do a nice little final spin of Mr. Motormaster right here. It's kind of like the Transformers M&M Motormaster. So let me know what you think about this guy. I am kind of eager to do, a G1 accurate Motormaster, but I mean, it's just the proportions for the combiners were so off when they first, came out with them. To me, the best combiner was Devastator. They were all pretty much the same size, and they combined it and looked beautiful. But of course, they had no articulation, so it was kind of a free-for-all, and a lot of it didn't make sense. So it's like, if I do G1 accurate combiners today, I have to pretty much reimagine the engineering of it all, because, I mean, granted, this guy would be, practically twice as tall, because all their cores were like twice as tall as their little limbots, some even ridiculously larger. And, I want to give these guys articulation. They got to have elbows and knees in individual bot mode and in combiner mode. So it's like nobody's really done that except for like third-party companies and stuff like that. But Hasbro, they've never really like took the G1 rendition and remade it and made it look good yet. So yeah, everything that I designed right now is all following the Combiner Wars aesthetics. With Motormaster, with Optimus, as you see, I'm going to repaint him white and make the white Optimus, even though to me it should have been Ultra Magnus, but for some reason they made a Battle Core Optimus, so it is what it is. So this is Brix thanking you guys once again for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out all the links in the description below. There's my other finger in the description below, where you can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. We're going to have instructions for these guys up pretty soon on BrixMediaStudios.com. There's my fingers again. BrixMediaStudios.com. Make sure you visit that. And the next video, well, I mean, in this series, will be Menasor. Yes. Are you guys ready for that? Are you ready to see what that combiner looks like? And I broke down pretty much all my other Transformers, so, you know, like how I had Superion, Computron, and then I had a Predaking all lined up right there, and the back right there. I'm gonna probably have this guy, I don't know, because that's a lot of wheels I have to order if I'm gonna have like all 3 of them lined up there. We're gonna have to figure that out because everybody else from this point on pretty much uses wheels, and I'm going to need a lot of them to have a whole 3 combiners lined up on the back of the table like I did before. So that's a lot of wheels, but regardless, I will do it specifically for each and every one of you guys because all of you have been completely awesome. Let me know what you think about this guy down in the comments below. I definitely appreciate all the comments, all of the questions and inquiries about, you know, what I could build and whatnot. So yeah, you guys are totally awesome, man. I will see you guys next time. Peace.